I'm
Alright
absolutely.
guys, welcome back to our Let's Play of Hearts of Iron as we're playing with Colombia and Argentina. I say we, Josh has successfully pretty much taken over all of the southern part of South America as he preps for war with Bolivia, and I am steadily doing stuff to Peru. So, without further ado, we're going to keep going and hopefully have some success here because we need it. I need it. Let me rephrase that. I need a win. Yeah, Peru's no. I mean, they definitely have more manpower than I would think. But that's, like I said, that's just me looking at things and thinking outside the box or inside the box. I'm not sure which one it is. But yeah, it's been fun. I will say, we were talking about this last time. I finally can get my extra research slot. It feels like it took a long time, but so be it. I'm
Who
sure
needs those
Brazil's like already got
technologies
30
anyway?
slots.
It's not like, advanced guns or tanks or aircraft matter that much in this game.
No, they don't. I mean, I'm pretty sure we run into battle with like knives.
It worked at one era. Not as effective at machine gun nests.
Yeah, you know what's pretty interesting about that is when you look at armies, like historically speaking, up until about after the Napoleonic War, like after the, let me rephrase that. After the Napoleonic War, when you look at military history, future armies always beat previous armies. But really, before the Napoleonic Wars, I mean, there's some people who really believe that the army that was fielded by Alexander the Great, on a good day, probably could have beaten Napoleon. And a lot of that, like Josh is hitting on, is correlated with the technology that was developed after the Napoleonic War. And to simply put it, like an army from World War II would easily have beaten an army from World War One, and likewise an army from, Korea or Vietnam would have handed it to an army from World War II. But when you really back up into history, I mean, that doesn't always hold true, just because you're at such a tech disadvantage. In some cases, let me
We
preface
have
that.
become very good at killing human beings now,
Oh yeah, very efficient. If you
unfortunately.
want to look at it in that manner, I think it's safe to say that's correct. Are you kidding me? They actually got a guy over there. What in the world? That is just... Ugh.
Bolivia's not ready either. They weren't ready in our other game.
Yeah. Haven't done a let's play through with them. I mean, I'll be the first to tell you it's not like it's not the easiest thing in the world to have some success doing, to be completely honest. You gotta play it smart. That's at least what I've found. And even then, I mean, I want to say that it took me a whopping 4 episodes to fully conquer Peru. And then, I mean, which was about 2 hours worth of playtime. And then Ecuador basically rolled over at the end of that episode. Colombia rolled over in 1 episode. Venezuela virtually rolled over in 1 episode. And then when I turned south, my army's like right on the tip of Buenos Aires.
You're losing.
What now?
Yeah. Yeah, Peru's got some forces.
Oh yeah. They're no joke. Not in the least bit. Not in the least bit. Excuse me. They're not playing around.
Ooh. Bolivia is working on armor. We don't need to let them have that. It'll be prudent to research some anti-tank here pretty soon. The big thing that's been hurting me is my wars have been so fast. I haven't generated the experience I've needed to. I mean, I can't even form my artillery division that I normally have at this time of the game. They just don't have.
You've virtually steamrolled everyone.
I mean, I'm doing exercises at the moment just to try to get something, but it's moving slow enough to where I'm just not going to have them yet. I still haven't upgraded my Mountaineers the way I want them to. I wonder if I can trade with you. 'Cause you have rubber, don't you?
Oh, no, you haven't. Possibly.
Who's got?
Give me 1 second. What in the world? Okay, there we go.
Oh no, Ecuador that has the daggum rubber.
I'll have rubber at some point.
thought it was making the upgraded fighters. I am. I've got this interesting focus thing called National Military Academy.
Mm-hmm.
Which is going to give me 10 Army experience, which is going to be awesome.
That is awesome.
But it starts some interesting event. We shall see. Oh. You have cut them off.
Yes, I have. It is going a little better than I anticipated.
Ooh, the end is near. What an epic battle. How's your Air Force doing?
Well, they have air superiority. I'm really kind of shocked by that, to tell you the truth. But yeah.
So not good is what you're trying to say.
If you're inquiring about how they look, yeah. I mean, the good news is I get this extra research slot here in like 5 days, so that does do something for me. Such as being able to pour it into an Air Force, first and foremost.
We are almost done building our infrastructure. Everything in my borders will have 8 infrastructure in just a little while. That is going to be very helpful. As we learned a couple episodes ago, infrastructure has a multiplier on your factory production.
Yes, it does. I will say in the meantime, since like I've done just about everything that I can do upgrade wise, I am building some anti-air. That's weird. You still there?
I am.
It's just crazy.
What happened?
Your name came online and said that, oh, you're online, like via Skype. I was like, that's weird. That doesn't look right, but okay. that's perfect. We no longer have the effects from the Reign of Terror. Didn't realize it would last that long. Holy cow.
Actually learned that how kind of supply works the other day. So if the land that your army controls is profitable, like each territory has its own like supply generation, and your troops can actually get supplied to a minor extent by the lands that they occupy.
Right.
If they are desert, or there's certain modifiers that would decrease that, but they're not completely cut off. If you take away their supply route.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a feeling the lands that they're occupying right now are not exactly the biggest food producers.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Wow, so we, Josh, have lost 78,000 troops. They've lost 248,000.
Well,
and I am happy with that.
they're about to lose their capital.
Yes, they are.
A long time coming.
Uh-huh. It feels like an eternity, to be honest, but yeah.
You're bold, you mean it? You took them on early.
Yeah, it's just part of it, Brad.
What's interesting is the U.S. really all talk when it comes to South America.
Yeah. I was reading up on that. It actually sounds like if South America goes to war or the Caribbean goes to war against anyone in that sphere, it doesn't mean that the U.S. is going to intervene, but if like a European power were to go to war, then the U.S. would step in. That's at least what I've read. Not that that makes that true by any means, but
How many army experience do you have?
70?
Yes. The troops deserve a nice long holiday.
I would agree.
Haven't capitulated yet.
I need to check on that. I don't think they actually have. Which I'm not sure I fully understand why they haven't. They should though. Oh, 25% or less victory points. Are you freaking kidding me? What is this? Guess we gotta crank up pushing on it. Take out their victory points, I can tell you that.
There are faction members justifying war. Uh-oh, Ecuador.
Mm-hmm.
So really, the next victory point is their new capital.
Yeah. Which we may have to go get. If we do, we do.
We're within 15 days of our
Oh, come on.
It's like I jinxed you when I said it was about over.
Yeah, tell me about it. You ruined it, Josh. You ruined it.
That's what I do. I need to change my fighters too. Making our final preparations. I'm not gonna have my Air Force. They can't reach.
There we go.
Huge.
Yes, it is very, very big.
Oh, it's so pretty. You have land now.
I know.
How much infrastructure did you pick up?
Infrastructure? Let's take a look at this. It
Tough
looks
work
like
there.
we got a hold of, well, right now we've got 14 military factories and we've got 22 civilian factories. Oof. And their infrastructure was a dog. Great. Why am I not shocked by that? God bless it all. But I did pick up why the heck weren't they using these? Well, maybe they were using these planes. Yeah, I have territory now. This kind of looks nice.
Another beautiful execution.
I'd say so.
These little guys are about to get trapped.
Let's see what's going on in Europe. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting.
I'm actually fighting a battle that does not exist right now. I have no marker for it, but they're fighting, apparently.
Hmm. Dude, you have done an amazing job. Golly.
Oh, starting to work on the armor divisions finally.
Very nice. Very, very, very nice.
Let's see how our construction's doing. Oh, snap. We're moving right along.
That was easy. That always makes me happy to see such wonderful things like that happen.
Yeah. And thus begins the Brazil preparation for me.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure why Argentina can't use any of their military staff for their government. I have no options for those.
That is interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, it kind of stinks. You paying them all. Learned my lesson.
But you learn what?
That I have learned my lesson.
Have you now?
Oh yeah.
What lesson is that?
I'm building lots of radar, anti-air.
Yeah.
That was fast.
Yes, it was. And, did that clear that up? All right.
You understand the national unity mechanic?
That is a great question. To answer your question, I don't.
Oh, it depends on how long they would fight before they would surrender. What's next for you? Venezuela?
Possibly. Right now, I'm just trying to work on fine tuning a few things.
I guess. Oh well, you know. World War II is underway.
Woohoo!
So what'd you name our faction? Let's see.
I want to say it's called Grand Colombia. Yes.
What?
I had no control over that though.
Oh, sure. Sure.
Dead serious, bruh.
think we're 1940. And you,
Yeah, we are. Poland did not stand a chance. I know I shouldn't laugh at that, but it's just funny the way it comes out.
that was
Yeah, I guess while I'm waiting on stuff to like research and get ahead, looking at things. I don't see anything really quite out of the ordinary happen on the world stage. Somehow the Kingdom of Hungary is still around, as well as the Kingdom of Romania. And it looks like Poland's just gonna, yep, they're done. Wow, the German Reich's huge. Holy cow. This did not happen in my Bolivia playthrough.
yeah. I'd love to see Germany actually hold their own. This
Play
time.
well for once, yeah. That definitely makes two of us. For sure.
You got to go get Venezuela, man. They got all the resources.
Yes, they do. I'm trying to... I want to test something out. I really do. I got that one thing... I say thing. That one focus. And I want to see what happens when you enact it. The good news is I will be able to at least pursue it in 10 days. So in 80 days, we'll find out what happens. I'm kind of curious as to how that goes over. How do they occupy Eastern Poland? I guess they do occupy Eastern Poland. I guess it'll be interesting to see if Germany goes after. That's interesting. So the UK's at war with Germany, but France isn't. All right. "60 days. Well, how's everything going in Greater Argentina?"
Good. We're starting to research ship designs. We are upgrading our infantry equipment to infantry equipment 2.
I believe, yeah, we're doing the same thing. I'm not going to say that we're having an immense amount of luck, but yeah.
organizing my production a little bit better, balanced. Light tanks will take a little bit longer to produce.
All right, Josh. Basically 10 days, and we'll see what happens with Venezuela.
I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, we'll see. I really have no clue how this is going to go down. Nor what the consequences will be. So, yeah.
What do you think should be our aim for when we attack Brazil, just to close out this game? Or close out this episode, excuse me.
Well, that's a good question. Looks like they said no dice. But they would rather go to war.
Told you that was going to happen.
Alright, well.
You're not going to give up all that oil for nothing.
Really? Let me get this set up. Oh, Lord. To your question, which is what really matters, to be completely honest, I think that if we're really going to hit Brazil, we probably need to try to figure out where they're weak and see if we can get someone who can't get in there and maybe get some unique fronts going with them. That's just my 2 cents, though.
I mean, like, what do you think should be our aim for
how we take it? I mean, honestly, you have the shortest path to get there. But I think that if I can create enough noise in the Amazon, maybe it will have a positive effect.
I mean, like, what year should we shoot for?
That's a good. Oh, year-wise, ooh, that I do not know.
Well, I'm gonna try the same strategy that I attempted last time, except I'm going to actually have divisions that have reinforcements.
Mm-hmm.
I learned the really bad lesson that if you modify your divisions right before war, and you're asking for a completely new type of battalion type, and you haven't produced enough reinforcements, those divisions will die rapidly, and pretty much ruined the whole war for me. So, but I don't know if you can see down in Brazil, I've got this little chute that goes through the rivers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually going to try to follow the river and cut off the Uruguay-sized portion that kind of juts down. I know he'll have a lot of troops down there. And if I can surround those by just pushing really hard along that river, that could help early on.
I think you're right about that.
Then I would want to push to the next river and kind of hold there and let them just wear down while you, slowly push to the Amazon. And I kind of wait for you and just defend my butt off, and then we can march together on Rio.
Yeah, I think that's probably a sound idea.
Because I am absolutely creating a line of anti-aircraft radar. I mean, I'm determined to win the air superiority battle this time. Radar's already up. Anti-air's going in right now. Get close to the amount of fighters. Already that I had started a war last time.
Yeah.
But by kind of cutting him off there too, takes away his most convenient air base. Which means to fight an air war, he will be... I'm actually not sure where he'll have planes flying from. I guess I just don't know the information beyond that one.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have an air base close to my borders other than that one. Do you need to make a cut?
We're gonna go a little longer in this one since we can't get another full hour in. Plus, I think I can honestly take Venezuela pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, look at you.
Do what now?
Yeah, you're.
So far, so good. I mean, we're moving in. That's definitely for sure. Venezuela was not prepared. We've lost 3,000 and they've lost a whopping 83 or something like that.
Oh, I need to research. I need to do this. I need to research anti-tank. Oh, poor Luxembourg. They got quite a lot of troops in Caracas.
Mm-hmm. That they do. Say what you want to, but it looks like the Axis have done something pretty doggone impressive.
Interesting that Italy's pushing into France before Germany.
Yeah, no joke.
It's kind of an alternate history.
Yeah, it is. Most definitely is.
Nice.
Oh yes, this is encouraging. And it looks like we got a ton of oil. Wow.
Share.
All right.
I'm actually taking some from you already in exchange for a factory.
Okay. I'm glad you said that. Before we close this episode out, I think it would be in my best interest to probably take a look at the economy and see what's going on. I can kind of live with where we're at, I think. We'll bump up the speed while I do this, though. Ooh, what are we doing?
Oh, motorized.
That's one of the things about this game that, continues to be just fascinating. You're right, Italy, it looks like Italy pushed through a little bit, and same with Germany. More power to Germany.
We've got 12 naval dockyards now. Got them pumping out destroyers, and eventually going to switch over to the heavy cruisers that I'm researching.
It's not too shabby. All right, well, Josh, I think I'm about ready to save this up. Are you good?
Let's see. I believe so. I think things are queued up pretty well. Let me just make sure yeah, this is the one thing I was waiting on. Just gotta switch over my artillery.
Mm-hmm.
And up its production. And that, my friend. Oh, and I've got to pick up. Okay.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much. A little longer to kind of get some pieces in place. I think what we may do next episode is Josh and I may get on and try to get it up to speed before we start recording, and hopefully when we start, we'll be at a point where we're going to declare war on Brazil. But I think that will do it for tonight, so y'all be good and have a good one.